Today I'm going to be reacting to Sick Boy, the whole album by Ren, rank them on a tier list, and including Kujo Beatdown because of the legal issues that the song Sick Boy had revolving around the beat. I'll link the video of Ren explaining it below if you want to check that out. Let's just get straight into it. So we're starting off with Seven Sins by Ren, which he lists all seven sins in. I've gave it a listen again. He lists all the seven sins. It's got a lot of meanings in it, and it pretty much sets up all the other tracks. And because it's the first track of the album, I am going to put Seven Sins in A tier. I feel like it's not S tier because I'm saving my favorite song for S tier. My favorite song of the album for S tier. Also, if anything goes in C and D tier, I love every single one of his songs. It's just for the sake of the video. Number two, we got Animal Flow, which is a bit of a wild song. So it's a bit certain parts in it I dislike. Uh and for that reason I'm going to put it in C tier because I think it's not the best song in the album. It's kinda like in the middle. Third off, we're gonna go to Money Game Part 3. See, Money Game Part 3, 9 minutes long, tells a story, reminds me a bit about like it's just real about life and stuff, and it sends a message. And for that reason, I'm putting it up in A tier as well. And before we continue the video, only a small percentage of people who actually watch me is subscribed. And if you're a Ren fan, I post a lot of Ren content, and I will be considering his new albums upcoming. And I react to other artists. I make my own music, so be sure to subscribe. Check me out. Check everything out. Let's get back to the video. Then Lost All Faith. It starts off with this little bit where he's speaking, kind of like showing how fame's not really, you know, the best because you don't really have much time without getting noticed and stuff like that. A bit of a flex, but at the same time, not a flex, you know. This one's also pretty. This whole album's pretty crazy, and I like the hook on this. Yeah, that bit's sick. And for that reason, I'm putting it in B because it's not as good as these two, but it's better than Animal Flow, in my opinion. After this, we got Genesis. I love Genesis, one of my favorite. I like the life's a lottery, what's an anomaly, sometimes it's riches and sometimes it's poverty. That's one of my favorite bits. And there's still a few songs I prefer. So I'm gonna put that in A tier as well. We've not got a D tier yet. After this, we have Murderer, which this is one of the first Ren songs I'd ever heard in this album because I heard Freckled Angels, all of that before hearing this, but so like I'm pretty sure it was the first song of this album I heard, and I like the flow. The flow is really good, and the energy, you know. And because of that, I've got a bit of bias towards it, and I'm putting it in S tier. So far we got nothing in D tier. We got Animal Flow C. We got Lost All Faith in B. We got Seven Sins, Money Game Part 3 and Genesis in A. We got Murderer in S. After this we have Suicide, which is a very deep song, and towards the end, this little bit where he's talking about his friend Joe, that's deep and relatable for some people. And for that I'm putting it in S tier because it just hits deep and it's raw emotion, you know. And I know I'm putting a lot in S tier right now, but saying that, I've got to put Illest of Our Time in S tier because the flow in it's so sick, and the part where he goes, I don't feel so well. I don't feel so well. Call a medic for myself. I don't feel so hot, my brother. Yeah, that bit's sick. Also, the remake, the live version of it he just dropped with the like kind of party kind of beat in the background is sick. So for that, yeah, S tier. If I could, I'd put them all in S tier really. Love Music Part 4. See, for this one, where he goes, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, I pick up the letters of the alphabet, the pulled apart and put together. That bit, fast. He says some wild stuff in there though, like, where is it? I'm a reprobate, I'm in a public park while I masturbate. It's a crazy line. Uh, it's a bit of a wild song. It's kind of like mental sick. D tier, I think. Pushing A tier. Oh, this song's more chill. You came in uninvited, two planets collided. I don't really mind it being on my own. Take that how you like it. I don't really mind it. I like the vibe of this, but at the same time, it doesn't fit the theme of the album. Compared to like all these, they're all like pretty crazy. Suicide's also more chill for that. B. I see a little pattern. They're all high up. They're all high up. Oh, we got one of my favorites. Old school. Boom like dynamite. Yes, I get wild. Blown on the scene like a freaking missile. Quick in the deck, so here comes the pressure. Sounds so ill, but I call a health inspector. And then at the end, where he goes, where is it? I can't find it. That's one of my favorite bits. Putting that in A tier. It's one of my favorites. Oh man, this has to be S tier. I just love it. Poison in my veins, that's a flame in my brain that maintains the pain that may change my frame of mind. Blind that design rhymes intertwined, double time, genuine Frankenstein. I made an S tier. Down on the beat. I don't know why there's no music video for this. They all have videos except for this and Sick Boy Part 2. Sick Boy's not showing up in here for some reason. And I've forgot to make a thingy for it, but I'd put it in S tier with everything that happened. When I put it down on the beat, make it sound so sweet. In the sound of the gun. I'll put down on the beat in. Oh, it's hard. B or A. I'm gonna say it's like the same lines of Uninvited. It's pushing A, but I'm gonna keep it a B. Masochist. Kill, kill, murder, murder. There's a killer on the beat. Animal flow, a cannibal, and it's time to eat. That's going in A tier, pushing S tier. I love it. Moving on. We're moving quick through these. We got Loco. Oh yeah, but the rap give me the chokehold. Uh, I'm just trying to remind myself of all of it. I don't really like Loco that much. I like the hook. That's pretty much it. I'll put it in C with Animal Flow. We got nothing in D tier, and I don't think I'll put anything in D tier. Wicked Ways. I am the eye of the storm. I am the poisonous one. I am the grip of the gun. I am the tip of the butter to finish up when it's done. I am hitting the run. I am the prodigal son. I am into the hunt. It's one of my favorites. S tier. Love it. Sick Boy Part 2. I can't remember Sick Boy Part 2. Oh yeah. I love I forgot it, but like I love the flow of it. A tier, pushing S tier. Kujo beat down, S tier. He just deserved everything that was said about him in that song. Like Ran did so much for that guy. Just for it to be. Where is it? Here. Trying to beat the person who was rightly doing right. He was right, they were on the right path, no wrong, and was that right? I remember this coming out. And I was just sat in my room listening to it. I was vibing to it. We got nothing in D tier. Sorry. But if I could, they'd all be in S tier. So this is the This is my fate ranking. Like, if I had to put them in certain tiers with the limit, but this is the real ranking, you know? This is the real ranking. This is the real ranking up here. This is the real ranking. This is how it should be. And then Sick Boy in there too. Sick Boy just didn't come off on the images that I needed. Sorry. Anyway, I'm gonna put the final thing here so you guys can check it out. Let me know if you disagree, agree with any of them, and I hope you enjoyed me rating these. Let me know what your favorite Ren song is below, and let me know what you want me to react to next. Have a awesome evening. Cheese.